What's up, guys? Back again.
What up?
Still working on the Thunderdome slash
Epic mealtime of death place?
what? No,
No?
Spartacus Arena.
Oh, I thought I was making an epic meal arena.
No,
My bad. Okay. So be it.
almost in there.
What? What?
You almost in there?
Getting there.
What's that? Oh, gotcha. Put people in the stands.
I could.
You should. I think that'd be cool. I think people would want to see that.
Yeah, man. So, it's funny. I've been listening to a lot of different podcasts and getting a lot of different viewpoints on shit,
Yeah.
Because I think it's always good to learn shit. Never stop learning, man.
That's right. Unless you gotta go to school and pay for it, then yeah, you should stop learning.
Nice. Don't tell people that.
Yeah, don't go to school. It's a
Oh,
waste
shit.
of time.
Anyways, so...
Get done with high school, you're good.
I was thinking about the other day. I was thinking about how, so many dumb fucks in the world.
Nice.
Isn't that a great way to start a
Yeah, that
conversation?
is perfect.
You know why I say this, dude?
Why?
I was thinking about, you know me, I've had a lot of comments recently about, we had a conversation about this the other day about women and why, I had a conversation with this about somebody recently and they didn't agree with me because they're a woman. But anyways, I was thinking about how nothing, certain parts of us are still very primal.
Mm-hmm.
We still have this need for us to bust out our chest whenever some dude gets hard with you and you're just like, I'm gonna fuck
Yeah.
you up,
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, we talked about that. And so, what I realized though, back in the day, the weak would fucking die, right?
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day, if you were stupid, if you weren't able to take care of yourself, if you weren't able to provide your own food, if you weren't able to hunt for your own food, or make your own food, or kill somebody who killed their food and then you steal it from them,
Yeah.
you die.
Mm-hmm.
You were
That's right.
sick, you were weak, you weren't able to kind of take care of yourself, or you had some sort of debilitating disease, you're fucking gone. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's not the case anymore in society, man. Everybody's babied. Everybody can't pass a grade or can't pass a fucking certain level of education. Just gets skipped on and passed on to the next teacher who wants to deal with him. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Or her, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're in the position now where the weak are now part of this community, and now we're having to take care of so much of the weak, when before we didn't have to do any of that.
That's true.
And it made me realize, man, the weak are surviving longer. And yeah, the weak provide us with funny shit like the Jersey Shore, but at the same time, these are the same fucking people that are holding us from moving forward in society.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
These are the same fucking people that are like, hey man, I think we should build this hadron collider to fucking see how the universe is made. Who the fuck cares? There's millions of people out there who are fucking sick and shit. There's a million people out there dying for all kinds of shit because they don't have clean water, and you want to fucking make something that may figure out how the world was created?
Yeah.
Who the fuck cares? Go give some people in Africa some water.
Yeah, that's true,
Clean
man.
water, man.
Nobody needs to know about that. I don't care how the world was created.
I mean, at some point we're gonna have to figure it out. You know what I mean? But my thing is, like, really, you think that's a priority? You don't think the millions of
Yeah.
people that are dying of AIDS in fucking Africa is a priority?
That's true.
And I guess that would come back to the survival of the weakest. But at the same time, you think this AIDS came out of fucking...
Having sex
Dirt?
with monkeys.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe that shit either.
What are you talking about? It's a
I was
blatant
listening
rumor
to the
that,
Dave Chappelle show where he's like, you really think that shit's where it came from? Really? You think some motherfucker's like, hey, I'm gonna give me some monkey ass today. That Dave Chappelle's a silly bitch. I can't believe he stopped doing comedy.
yeah, he said the Illuminati was gonna get him, man.
Is that why?
Yeah.
No, he
said,
didn't.
Yeah, that's why. He said Oprah was the leader of the Illuminati. He's gonna
No,
get
he
him.
didn't say that.
It
Did he
is.
really?
Go look that up on
I
Wikipedia.
will look that up after I make this video. But I'm just thinking about this, man. And the weak are just all over the place. They're surviving and they're thriving. And now it's like these are the same people who have to be burdening the system. You know what I mean? Now we try every single thing to make these people survive. And I'm not being cynic, and I'm not being dark about things. I mean, at the end of the day, man, shit's gonna pop off one of these days,
Yeah.
And I'm not saying kill these people because I'm not being cynical. But what I'm saying is that it's just funny how the paradigm shift happens, and we go from people who should have been destroyed initially or not survived the wilderness or whatever, to now these people are like flourishing in our social media and shit like that.
Yeah.
It's like now these idiots are the ones that are like the smart ones among the freaking smart. I don't know. It just fucking fascinates me how shit changes.
Yeah, kind of also goes to the topic of bullying. You know, because back in the day, like when me and you were growing up, somebody was bullying us, and you just beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, man. That's true.
Nowadays, it's like, oh, he bullied you? Well, it's probably because his home life sucks. Back in the day, I didn't care. You try to take my candy, I was going to snatch all your shit out.
Yeah, man. I mean, I agree. I mean,
so my parents told me, they're like, somebody tries to take something that's yours, beat them up.
Beat the fuck up. And that's how it goes down, man. People are so fucking, like... People are just so fucking bitch-made about shit now.
I was listening to the radio, and he said it. He was talking about the same thing, which made me think of it right now. He said they're pussifying America.
It's true, man. You know what? People are so afraid of the legalities and the little shit that can go down if your kid gets in a fight in a fucking thing. But I will say this, man. You think that if your little boy, whoever the fuck your little boy is, because you know you're probably babying that motherfucker, you think your little boy is gonna be fucking okay? You know, okay, let me put it this way. Let me rephrase that. Okay, maybe it's okay to stop your little boy from fighting or getting punched at the recess, right? What the fuck is gonna happen when it's no longer junior high or high school, and this is like a bar, and some guy just took out a shank, and he's looking for play for keeps?
Yeah, that's true too.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's why you gotta teach your kid. Hey, man, stuff goes bad sometimes. You gotta be prepared for that stuff. Like if some dude who looks like overseeing is trying to hit on your woman, don't go up to him like your balls just dropped, because you're not gonna win that fight.
Fuck no. I guess my point is this. I mean, people.
And you know that might happen, but you know, just be like, yo, man, that's my chick.
Well, if whatever overseeing wants, he's gonna get it. So you're fuck.
But you know, you try to avoid the conflict. Don't go over there looking for a conflict. If he's hitting on your woman, okay, you know, you're gonna have to resolve that in a very calm manner. Just saying. Like if he got 5 of his friends,
like letting him just softly punch you in the face.
Oh yeah. Well, hopefully you can avoid that. Just be like, hey man.
But I guess we're kind of jumping around because that's not survival of the fittest.
No.
If that was survival of the fittest, Overeem would have his woman, and then if he wanted you, have you in the same time. Because that's just how shit went down, man. My point is this: stop fucking pussying people around, man. Look, if or when I have kids, because who knows if that's gonna happen. If that, you know, I'm not gonna ever tell my kids, hey, dude, you gotta fight things. Sometimes you gotta deal with things by talking to them. You gotta talk things out. Fuck that. Are you aware of what it was like for me in junior high, man? I used to get talked shit about all the time. And kids these days are little punk asses, man. Dude, if my kid, I'm gonna tell my kid the first day he goes to school, if someone fucks with you, you fuck them up.
That's right. My parents told me.
You know what I'm saying? It's people like to be like, oh, people like to be so PC about things, man. And that's the part that pisses me off about today's world. People like to be so PC. They like to be like politically correct about their comments, politically correct about what they say, what they do. They don't like talking about the fact that you just want to just take down a girl and just fucking fuck her the shit out of her. Why? Because things are primal, man. People are still kind of fucking in that mindset. People just don't want to admit it. You know, Bob doesn't want to admit that he really wants his neighbor's wife, but at the same time, you know, he's going to be like, no, I'm not attracted to her, baby. Fuck yeah, you are. Don't fucking lie. But back to the school thing. You know, I'm not going to sit down and tell my kid, no, man, you can't fight little Timmy. You it's a bad thing. You can't fight. Fuck that. Because you know what? Kids are fucked up, man. Kids are real fucked up. When I was young, man, kids used to talk shit. Kids used to fucking push you. And then what does it take? He's going to be like, no, teacher, I didn't push him. And then fucking all of a sudden, the kid's getting fucking bullied in school, and then he's all depressed and committing suicide. Fuck that. I'd rather have my kid fuck a motherfucker up and then talk about that shit later about, hey, son, maybe you should have stopped when his eye fucking popped out of his socket and not after. And you weren't supposed to rip his eye out and hit him with it.
But hey, man, saying? That's a good job. You did a good job. Never back down.
Never back down. I'm going to show him that movie.
We should all watch that movie.
Yeah,
we should
man.
watch that movie and Torque back to back.
Just male testosterone just
That's
fucking
right.
flowing through every
That's
vein.
right. Exactly.
Yeah, man. I just, you know,
Well, it's the same thing with like cyberbullying. What is that about? It's like, oh, they put a nasty comment about me on my wall. Turn your computer off. What? I don't understand. What is the problem? Delete that.
this whole Facebook thing and
Ugh.
MySpace, man. I'm just,
It's like, yeah, you're just making people so. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a good word.
you do, no, man. If I have
Just trying
kids,
to
I'm
make
not,
them
I'm
so
not gonna
wussy.
sit down and be like, you gotta fucking deal with this, with words and. Fuck that. If a kid
Yeah.
fucks with you, you fuck him up. Especially if it gets physical, man. Because if you don't teach your kids early
Mm,
that to not be afraid of taking a punch, they're gonna be bitches all their life.
that's right.
You know, at the end of the day, you gotta take it with yours, and you know what? As much as parents like to fucking pretend, high school and junior high is a whole bunch of fucking kids that just are learning how far they can push limits.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, man, it is a lot like jail, except not extreme. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
People aren't making shanks out of their pencils and
No
trying to.
rape.
Yeah, well, yeah.
No, very little rape.
Yeah, very little to no. Very little. But you know what I'm saying? It's a lot like jail style rules, man. The biggest kid, the biggest meanest kid is usually the one that punks all the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
And he might not be a mean kid in the beginning, but the fact that he's the biggest kid and people are gonna fear him, he's gonna learn real quick that he is the king of that little stable. And he's not gonna be able to take him down. And you damn well know I'm gonna have my kid in fucking some sort of jiu-jitsu class somewhere. He's gonna snap some shit up if something goes down.
Gonna put him in the Overeem school of.
I'm gonna be like, Alex Rogan, man, I need you to train my kid. You know that punch you gave that one guy, one hit knockout?
Yeah, that. I need him in one of that.
I need him to learn that.
He's only 5. Hey, man, never too
He's like,
soon.
he's liking the muscle mass. Hey, dude, you got roids on you? No, I'm just fucking with you, Alistair, because you're
Yeah.
a bad motherfucker.
Yeah,
but-
man. But anyways.
Yeah, I
that's
mean,
what I get. I don't understand that cyberbullying stuff.
yeah, it just, dude,
It's like it's only words, man. You know, it's an old saying that
well,
like.
you know, they do say feelings hurt more than
Yeah.
whatever. But my thing is
They don't. Have they ever been punched in the face?
my thing is
No,
this, man.
apparently not, because people are so girly now that they can't.
I'd rather have my kid fucking punch a motherfucker
Mhm.
and I'll be the aggressive one in the pack versus being the one that is so depressed because he's being bullied that he commits suicide and
Mhm.
not tell you about it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's just fucked up. And all you parents are like, oh, junior high's ain't like that. Bullshit. I don't care what kind of white society you're living in, or I don't care what like foo country club you're living in. There's always gonna be one
Yeah.
kid that's the biggest. There's always gonna be one kid that's the strongest.
You know, it's probably worse at high-end schools or whatever. Like on like the.
You're like Degrassi. I've seen stuff like that. I see what goes down there.
No, like on the richer parts of town or whatever. Like in the really good schools or whatever. You know, that stuff's probably happening over there more because, one dude probably feels he's entitled more. Just not boys, probably girls too.
Yeah, man. And this is the way I look at it. At the end of the day, okay? At the end of the fucking day,
Mhm.
I'd rather have my kid beat the shit out of some kid, right?
Mhm.
Just beat the shit out of him and have him learn his lesson versus my kid getting bullied
Mhm.
and then is depressed and commits suicide. Then I gotta go kill the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Because my punch is gonna hurt a lot more than my kid's punches.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And the other side to that is too, you gotta let your kids know, like early on, that they gotta tell you stuff.
Yeah.
Like if they got a problem, tell you stuff. I still tell my parents stuff, just because, I'm just so used to that already.
Like, Mom.
I'm sure you tell your parents some stuff
Yeah,
too.
man. Like, Mom, I'm a little worried. She's like, what's going on, son?
So
Kind of broke.
Uh,
Anyways.
I need some more child support money. Clarissa wants her money.
That's right.
Clarissa wants her check.
Lakeisha over there, she's just bothering me at work trying to get that child support. Mom, how do I get rid of her?
That's right.
But anyways,
So, well, there you go.
That's
That's our take on it.
yeah. So remember, guys, punk them motherfuckers.